Welcome, everyone, to Saturday night, and this is Hammered and Cheese. We have a ridiculous amount of wings in Cole's kitchen, so to commemorate this, we are doing Alfredo chicken wings. Welcome, gentlemen. What's happening?
Alfredo chicken wings.
I mean, it's like the whitest thing possible.
I mean, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
So this actually has a little bit of a backstory, not nothing too crazy, but I was in charge of the lunch special at my job one time because the guy who usually does it called off sick, and we had a shitload of Alfredo sauce from the night before.
Mm-hmm.
Because the dinner special was like shrimp Alfredo or something like that. And then I was like, well, it's a lunch special, so let's go chicken wings, and I'm going to just use the rest of this fucking sauce. And then motherfuckers thought it was delicious, and I've been doing it ever since.
You heard it here first, people. Cleveland, very little taste. No. Hi, Victoria. Hello, Tiffany Ann. She only is talking to Marco, but I'm jumping in here, and I'm going to say hello, Tiffany.
Yeah. Hi, Tiffany.
Yeah, remember my buddy Scott that you met at the flea market, Dino?
Mm-hmm.
That's his daughter.
Oh, nice.
And I'd like to say condolences to the family. Scott's wife, Tiffany's mom, passed over the weekend. So
we're sorry to hear that.
Yo, that sucks.
Yeah.
So, that is a rough situation to be in. My heart goes out to you.
Much love and you know, I hope the family has, you know, got back and everything. Sure. And hi, Vicky.
Such a piece of shit. Yeah, so last week we were in Cleveland, Victoria and I, for a little bit, and she learned why I hang out with these two retards, and she was like, yeah, you're all three the same retarded. I'm like, there you go, thanks. So
hey, we had some good fucking food over the time you were here.
Did have some great food, bro. I have shared a lot of reels, just food related, and people are like, this stuff looks delicious. I'm like, everything was good.
Everything was good.
Oh, did I tell you about Dino and the truck stop story?
Hold on. Even Victoria says Truck World. Yeah, Truck World.
I'm warming up the fryer right now. I got time. Go ahead, tell us.
So let me tell this because listen, years ago we went to with a friend to Pennsylvania and Delaware, and they were like, we need to take you to Wawa. Now, if people don't know this, Wawa is a gas station similar to Sheetz. Okay, you can order food. Oh, that's Marco's garlic. So
that was donated to the cause.
It was donated to the cause. Gracefully.
I use all the Irish butter too.
Hey,
that shit was good butter. It was good butter. So after we went to Wawa, which was very enjoyable, don't get me wrong, Victoria was like, I'm not eating at another place like that, just to be very clear. Now,
Parmesan Ray Romano, everybody.
Horrible. Lolo Melon says butter. Yeah. And so now this is the thing is Marco says, I'm like, hey, do you guys want to grab food? And he goes, I know a great truck stop. And I go, I'm not eating a truck stop. Now he says, it's not, it's a restaurant that also has a truck stop because it does so well. I go, okay, that I could do, no problem. Now, that being said, there's no question it was a truck stop. Now, however, the food was spectacularly delicious, without question.
Okay.
And Victoria agreed with it.
So. Well, wait a minute. I'm going to tell the story with Dino's true snootiness involved. Because he just whitewashed the fuck out of that story.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I Greek washed it. Hey, get ready for a Puerto Rican washing. It's not going to be the same. Go on.
You democrated the fuck out of that story.
The camel jockey washed it.
So we're walking and we're pissed off because the lady that fucking we were supposed to get the chocolate covered strawberries then fucking fell out. And we were hoping that she came to, we walked around for about 15 minutes. We came back. She was still out on the ground.
We've been back twice. Yeah.
Yeah. And her ignorant ass people wouldn't fucking sell her shit. Like, the bitch is on the ground. She's going to need the money.
She's going to need the money. It's fair.
Anyways, so Dino says he's hungry. I say, all right, well, we got a few places to go eat.
But that's not like Dino, by the way.
There's a truck stop right up the road. And, they got great food. Dino looks at me like I was I was third tier on the shit shelf.
Fourth.
I'm not eating at a truck stop. Yeah. No, it's cool, man.
That's an American thing, a rural American thing. That's how you know he's Canadian. He don't know.
The bad thing is the exterior of this place. To look at it, you're like, oh yeah, this food's gonna taste like shit.
No.
Once you walk into this place, totally different, totally fucking different. And I've been taking my kids there for years. And I know the food, you know what I'm saying? Like, the only time the food was better was pre-COVID, and they used to have a huge buffet there. Dino, I mean, like the country fried steak was just in just a fucking tub, just smothered in fucking the sausage gravy. Oh, dude,
the sausage gravy was great. Just so everyone knows,
country fried steak on the show.
As an appetizer, we got. What was it? Street corn dip, which was very good. But then I also got a full order, which is a meal of biscuits and gravy. Yeah, I ate an entire meal of biscuits and gravy with 2 eggs as my appetizer, and then I had my meal, which was also fantastic. No, I'll be honest with you. When we pulled up, I was like, I'm game. No, this place looks awesome. We walked in, and they had an arcade, which I'm like, what the? How did you not be like, hey, there's a restaurant with an arcade? I would have been like, yeah, let's fucking go. What are you waiting for? Yeah, that's.
And it's an old school arcade. Like, it's not like that new Dave and Buster's bullshit. This is old school Galactic, whatever the fuck, Space Invaders, fucking Pac-Man. I think there was even an old school Tron game in there.
It's all games that Cole would not know how to play. Just basically that.
Yeah. Cole would look at that shit and be like, "Oh, these are new games that are out."
What are we talking about? We're talking about my trip to Cleveland, and how these two took me around. I
hear everything y'all are saying just because I walked away.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Victoria. We went to an arcade last night. We did. We went to Palladium, which is actually because we went and saw what did we see? We saw a movie. Oh, we saw The Amateur. It was actually pretty good. I like a good revenge movie.
I feel like there ain't going to be any good movies until Fantastic Four, and I'm here the Fantastic Four is about to flop.
Hey, you want to hear something really crazy? So, the rights to Superman. So remember, one of the guys that made Superman, which was created in Cleveland, we found it at the airport. One of the guys is Canadian. Okay. Now, that being said, the rights when it comes to Canada, the UK, and Australia, those are a lot of nice wings. Have you been marinating them, you dirty slut? So the rights actually have to go back to the creator after 28 years. So Warner Brothers has had it for that long, and they're like, yeah, you need to give it back. And they're like, well, we're in the States. And they're like, well, you can't release it in Canada, UK, or Australia. So it's becoming a whole shit. But we're going to see what happens.
Yeah, and everybody pissed and moaned about Trump saying you can't fucking make your movies out of town. So now what?
Bro, you know how long Toronto's been Hollywood of the North? Which is retarded.
Most of the movies that I'm seeing now, especially the Marvel movies, before they moved everything to Australia, pretty much everything was in Toronto. All the way back to the Blade movie. The Blade fucking movie was in Toronto.
I think so.
The original Wesley Snipes one, I just watched the making of it this morning.
They had, there's a lot of movies that are made up here that they just pretend like all of a sudden you're walking down a street and you're like, why does that say Chicago? And they're like, oh, they're filming something in the area. That's why.
There's a comedian that fucking said that when you walk through, I think it was Toronto. You walk through downtown Toronto and you go from a nice neighborhood to the opening of a Ninja Turtles.
Basically, yeah, that's fair.
You get
Yeah.
smoke coming out the ground. Like, where's this smoke coming from? Why am I in an industrial park? Why are those kids stealing car stereos? There's no market for that these days.
I mean, listen, we stick to the old principles.
Now,
And the old paychecks. That's why it's nice and cheap up here.
honestly, if I'd have known that you guys were into the arcade thing, Dino, like not even fucking 2 miles down the road from Greg's house, they have a huge arcade. Like it used to be a fucking giant eagle, and they switched it into an arcade. It's called Pastimes. They got everything from skee ball to old school fucking video games to the fucking pinball machines.
I brought that bread. I bought that bread with that fat bastard to make garlic bread, and he didn't make shit. That lying piece of
We
shit.
ate that first loaf.
Did you really?
Don't you remember what me and Cole's sister was just ripping off fucking ends of it?
That's a new one. We bought 4 more when we went back to Mayor's or something. Yeah, we went to Mayor's. And then he got mad because I made him buy an entire case of beer, which we finished half of. But
I didn't get mad because you made me buy an entire case of beer. I got mad because you pointed it out when we were dead ass able to fucking walk out with it.
yeah, that's fair. It was closing. It was closing time, and it was in the thing in the.
We were the only white people in there. They weren't watching us.
No, they weren't watching us. That's for sure. And the guy
in there, they were exactly watching.
Oh, actually, Victoria asked first, yum garlic bread, and also, are you Alfredoing your bread? That's a good question.
No, I'm just gonna make garlic bread.
Just making garlic bread now that I'm gone, and he can enjoy it by himself like a dick.
So,
bastard. Yeah.
So I mean, since this is all American and everything, wouldn't that just be Alfred chicken?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, that's Alfredo. No, it's not Alfredo.
I'll tell you.
It's Alfred's chicken.
Actually, hold on. Let me do this quick. I'll tell you right now. If somebody was like, "Hey, do you want some Alfred chicken?" I'd be like, "No, I don't."
No, I don't.
That sounds like something I would convince Dino to try. You want some Alfred chicken?
Like, also, just so everyone knows, it's Fred chicken.
Is it really?
It's Fred chicken. I feel like Alfredo is your bean. You're absolutely right, Victoria.
Got the recipe shall forever be known as Freddy's Cheeks.
Freddy's.
Freddy's Cheeks.
That is horrible, but also painfully accurate. Painfully accurate. But yeah, no, it's yeah, I love a good arcade. I love a good like shooting games, old school games. Actually, they have a few that like I remember we'll go to a place in New York in Williamsburg called Barcade, which was fun, all quarters, which I'm like, I'm down. And then there was a bar up here that had an arcade to it. I think it was called Tilt. I don't remember. But I was playing it with my nephew because we used to play NBA Jam on Sega Genesis. And I would demolish him.
I remember NBA Jam, dude.
Bro, with the big heads, and I'm like, he is on fire. And then just boom, shakalaka. It was great. It was great. It was the best part. And bro, so we walked up to this thing. We're both shit-faced at this point. We start playing, and I wrecked him. I wrecked him so bad. He's like, God, you still got it. And I'm like, bro, I don't even know what I was doing. I was just hitting buttons and shit. What's up, Shell? How are you?
Wrecked him, damn near killed him.
I mean, listen, sometimes you have to. You just got to remind the young people where it's at. That's all.
Sometimes, yeah. Dude, what I'd like to find, like back in the day, I don't know if you ever heard of it. We used to have a local amusement park here it was pretty nationally known for a while. Idora Park.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, there's still remnants of it. The ballroom is still there. They kept it up. A lot of it burned down. Like the main roller coaster, the Wildcat, ended up burning down. Then they rebuilt it, and then they fucking it was a big debacle. I think it was just a city thing. But anyways, like the arcade there, the whole amusement park there, like it was unreal. It was unreal. It was like before Jogga Lake, before Cedar Point. But they had like the real shooting games. Like they had like it was set back. You were a good maybe 20 to 50 feet away.
So long.
And it had like owls, and it had like cowboys popping out from cactuses. It had skeletons, and you shot 22s at it. Low power 22s, but I mean, for your few, like you gave them $1 and you were just dumping clips, dude. Like that, I fucking, and then like later on, like they switched them over to like high power BB type deals.
Still good.
And then they started using like those and the fucking I don't know why, but I always liked the games that like had the guns with the fucking little. You had to shoot out the diamond in the middle, or the.
Oh yeah, I did like those. Yeah.
I miss the old school games like that.
I also, you know what I like? You know, in the ones where it's like a race and you got to shoot the water into the little hole?
Yeah, the balloons.
I love those ones. So yeah, there's the one where it's a balloon that
Some
will
of them race across the stream.
I remember there was a couple that had like horses and they would race. And you just like, yeah. I like a good, like, I actually, an old friend of mine, his in-laws would go to Canada's Wonderland up here, which is basically like Darien Lake, like that, or Six Flags, like that. And they would leave, like they were really good at peach baskets and stuff. So you would.
Isn't Darien Lake where the illegals come up through South America?
No, I think it's in Michigan, maybe. I don't know. Where's Darien Lake? Damn. Why do you always do this shit to me, prick?
Because I could have sworn it's the Darien Trail, Darien Lake, whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, hold on.
Before Mexico.
Darien Lake is in. Oh, it's in New York. Six Flags Darien Lake.
Okay, so what's the place in that like down the illegal trail down below Mexico?
I don't know if I want to Google that, but let's get it.
Right.
Oh, so it's Darien Lake State Park.
That's what it
no.
is.
Darien Lake Loop is no, there's still no. That's in New York too. I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know. I'm confused. But regardless, Carolina. Oh yeah, I wanted to try that. Oh, damn it! I'm really angry you didn't make me garlic bread. You fat.
You went
fuck.
too fast, bro.
Oh yeah, because I'm known for my speed. Let's relax.
You're really
calm
fast.
down, bro.
You're really fast for a big guy.
Look, I'm not gonna lie, Cole. Like I talked to Dino right before he left back, and I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, just waiting for Cole to wake up. And my instant answer was, you should just leave him a dirty Sanchez and bail.
He should have.
He did. I was like, what the fuck? I was considering an upper decker, but I think he'd get really angry.
I'm kind of with Marco on
I
that.
can imagine you trying to give Cole an upper decker. That whole toilet would fucking explode.
I'm pretty nimble.
Can
I would have.
He's just stuck in the bathtub, 1 foot inside the toilet bowl, shit everywhere, the tank broken, the kitchen flooded.
I'll be honest with you. I am tall enough that I could have just left my feet on the ground and just perched my ass right on top of the toilet.
For sure.
I've never tried to shit standing up though. That would be an experience.
I have.
Actually, it was funny. Marco. So we had Lord of the Wings. If you haven't seen it, please go check it out. Last Sunday, and the wings, like, they were hot, but not like aggressively. Nothing that would burn your face off, right?
No,
and
Taco Bell hot.
I would say a little bit hotter, but not by much. Like they were good. They were good, but then afterward I had to go to the bathroom. I come out of the bathroom and my face is red. And Marco's like, "Hey man, was it that hot? Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No, I'm just out of practice of having to wipe my own ass." So I had to.
Oh, dude, I'm glad you brought this up.
Finish
your story.
No, I was all red faced because I was hunched over trying to wipe my own ass. Because, bro, the first thing I did when I got home wasn't unpack. It was unload the car, go home, go downstairs, and take a shit on my Toto toilet that washed my butthole. It was great.
So,
yeah.
So, back in the day, Steve Harvey did this bit where he said somebody called into his radio show. It was a wife, and she was bitching about her husband got too fat, and now she don't want to wash his underwear or wipe his ass. Like he needs help wiping his ass, and she don't want to do it. And is it her job as a wife to do that? And after he gave him his little spiel, what he said was, "Nah, what you got to tell him to do is keep him a little stick by the toilet, and then when you get you tie a rag around the end of it with a little bit of water, and then when you're done, you just use that to reach around and wipe your ass." So silly premise. Flash forward to the other day when I'm looking for your bidet, and wouldn't you know, they actually make a fucking tool that is pretty much the stick that you wrap a fucking rag around to wipe your ass, dude.
I mean, like, it's creative, don't get me wrong, but also if somebody was like, "Here, wipe your ass with this," I would be like, "I don't want to be your friend anymore. I just don't." I don't. No.
Well,
Actually,
That's not plunger, by the way.
Oh, you know what? Your plunger sucks shit, sir. I didn't break nothing.
Fine. It was fine before you got here.
It wasn't fine. It's fucking inside out, and the stick is fucking falling out. That's not on me, sir.
I didn't have none of those problems that you just listened to. You got here.
You're a liar, and you know you're a liar.
You didn't have them problems because you didn't use it.
I didn't need to. I don't fucking clog toilets.
No, you wipe your ass on the fucking hallway carpet.
That wasn't me. That was my brother. We talked about how we all collectively just made the funny farm our bitch.
Oh, bro. So, before, when was it? On Wednesday, we went to, it was Funny Farm. That's where we were at.
Yeah.
Margarita.
I still am really angry that I didn't bring my good camera and record all three of our sets because we did really good. Because Marco talked about Cole's house on top of other things. Then I talked about clogging toilets and also how Cole's son threw up in the backseat of my car, which was enraging.
That was great. That was fucking great.
And then Cole being Cole, right, is like, I don't even know what I'm going to say. It goes up and essentially piles onto both of our sets and kills
Just
the
kind of brought it all together. It was just like he tied it together and put a neat little bow on it.
Perfectly. Oh, even to the point where I think it was almost the end of his set where he goes, Dino clogged my toilet. He broke my plunger, which was hilarious. And then he goes, so later on in the day, I just leaned down to my son. I'm like, hey, listen, I'm going to need you to throw up in this motherfucker's car. And everyone lost their fucking mind, which was hilarious. Ray, I was so waiting to see the videos from there. I'm enraged that we didn't, but they were top tier sets. And people laughed. People laughed a lot.
Dude, I don't know what kind of munchies I had going on yesterday, but I ate just about everything at the Foundry yesterday. The Foundry, nevertheless, anybody ever heard of it? It's a bar grill type deal out in Salem, Ohio. Fucking food is good. Food is it's more of a younger crowd.
Yeah.
They also have arcades and shit all through their pool tables. They have good music and shit. But they had, and now I've never, just the thought of any kind of pickle and whiskey just doesn't do it for me. Ray loves something called picklebacks. It's like in a pickle or some shit like that. Or to me, it sounds gross.
Yeah.
They had, I don't know if you've seen the video that I posted, but they had pickles like they were just like, you know how they put cherries in rum?
Yeah.
These were pickles and Jameson. Fucking great. I have to admit, you didn't taste the alcohol. They were regular pickles, but they almost had the bread or butter taste to it.
I have a question. Why are we making Alfredo wings and you just threw in tomato sauce and now you have maple syrup? What's happening right now?
Don't find out.
Hmm.
Let me cook.
I mean, that's fine. Peanut butter
whiskey
whiskey and
and pickle juice. Yeah, that's way too white for me. I'm sorry. That's way too white for me.
say 10 words in fucking Mexican, you white ass bastard. That's
Right.
I couldn't tell you one word in taco, quesadilla.
quesadilla.
White too.
Quesadilla. 100% white word. No.
Chimichanga.
So I've seen people do shots of whiskey and then do a shot of pickle juice. And
Bro.
I'm like, that's disgusting. And they're like, no, it's so good. And I'm like, it's the same argument people had for IPAs. They're like, it's so good. I'm like, no, it tastes like piss.
Yeah.
It tastes like piss. Stop trying to make this a thing, you pieces of shit.
You ever meet anybody or know anybody who actually made their own beer and was in one of the beer clubs or whatever?
Yeah.
I worked with a dude once upon a time, and real cool dude, real cool guy. I mean, bullshit, easy to get along with, but he was in one of them clubs.
Yeah.
And the downfall of him was like every other week he'd bring me a 6-pack of just rainbow colored beers. Man, one of them tasted any good. No, what I have not tasted a fucking microbrew, homebrew, IPA, whatever. Leave it up to the real fucking people. They have perfected the chemicals. They have perfected the poisons. Quit doing it on your own. You're fucking it up.
My issue is this: is that yes, it is a learning how to ferment something and to make beer or wine is a great idea. It takes years of experience and significant amount of trial and error. And the problem is,
who's telling these people that their beer is good?
I mean,
there's a bunch of beer that tastes like Yingling. I'm a steal. Well, when I did watch football,
you
Yingling
was all right. You're
was the Steelers drink. You know, that was the official drink. That nasty fucking dirt water tastes like it came out of that fucking Steelers river. Fuck nasty shit. We got people brewing down here downtown. Big old fats, and it's supposed to be.
Hold on, you got to stop talking. Your entire sound has gone to shit. Like here, it's just one more thing, everyone. Yingling, don't talk bad about it. They'll shut down your internet. Ray, I think it's okay. Ray said, "Screw the homemade beer. Give me the homemade." I know. So, wine, I think, is harder to screw up. I really do.
I done met many a motherfucker that made like the Italians. Oh my god! You ever meet some like real like
Italians?
Yeah. They all got Dago Red. They all got they got some shit that Jesus was stabbed in the side with. That's what the fuck they got. I have yet to drink a fucking Dago Red that was homemade that even tasted like wine. That even came close to like Thunderbird or fucking Mad Dog. Something.
Marco is so angry he's turned to auto-tuned. Also true. Isn't screwed up wine just vinegar? Yes, it is. That's the funny part is that people will actively brag. So this is the thing is my one of my buddies that I used to have back in the day, he married into an Italian family and they would brag up and down about their sauce is a family. It tasted like tomatoes, bro. It tasted like tomatoes. And I'm like, if your tomato sauce tastes like tomatoes, you fucked up your tomato sauce. You didn't. It's not what it's supposed to taste like.
Dude, one of my best moments that my mom ever gave me as an adult. Like my ex, her family is that type of Italian family. Their pasta's handmade. Their sauce is handmade. It takes days and days and days to cook. And they made some kind of fucking ravioli with raisins and shit in it. Weird shit, you know. But and they had the fucking shitty Dago Red. So like the one day, like she was bragging on her mama's and her family spaghetti or whatever. Her dad's birthday was coming up. So I'm like, you know what? Invite your parents over. I'm gonna have my mom come over and make spaghetti for your dad.
Yeah.
Her fucking mom was sick with it. Like her mom ate a plate, like the whole plate, like totally not even a drip of fucking sauce on it, but would not. Dad ate 34 fucking plates full. He is just gorging himself. And I'm like, and now my mama's Puerto Rican and Italian, you know, and more Puerto Rican than anything.
Yeah.
And your family sauce sucks.
This is my problem. Is how you gonna waste 5 days? You're like, oh, our sauce takes 10 days to make, and it still tastes like shit.
Yeah, it tastes like shit.
Figure it out.
You know,
Bro,
my mom's
even
sauce
Victoria,
takes 2 hours.
yeah, even Victoria's like raisins and ravioli. Ew,
Yeah.
ew, 100%. This is the problem. Is they'll do weird shit like that for who the fuck knows what reason, and then go, oh, it's very traditional. No, it's not, you fucking retard.
Motherland. He said from the motherland.
Go back. Go back. That's simple.
And their fucking wine, you just pour it over fucking salad.
How is your internet this bad? It is the wildest shit every time. You don't have bad internet. This is the crazy part. I don't understand.
Dude, I stream all fucking day watching movies and playing video games. My son does never glitch. Never glitch until we start the show.
Yeah. It's the wildest shit I've ever experienced because even when we were at Greg's, no issue.
Yep.
So and even actually at Greg's, yours started to glitch a little bit and ours didn't, which is weird. And we were all in the same room. That's fucked up.
I was running through my through a different laptop, so I wasn't running the same as yours.
That's wild. It is really crazy. But yeah, no, I never understood that because like even I've like whenever somebody's like, oh, this is our family recipe, and you're like, don't say that. I don't want to have to insult your family. It's not. It's and you know what? Like I'm stupid that I'll be like, this doesn't taste good. Like I pride myself. I told you this. I don't lie. So don't ask me a question that you're afraid of the answer because I won't hold back.
Yeah.
And you know what? It is made people very angry. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna lie. Like that idea of, like, I know women do this a lot where they're like, I'll lie to your feelings, and you're like, yes, I understand. That's not kind though. That's not love. That's not
improvement. That's not progress.
Right. No, it's definitely not.
If your sauce tasted like shit fucking 20 years ago and somebody told you that 20 years ago your sauce tasted like shit, now your sauce might have tasted good. Right. But now you still got that 20-year-old shit taste.
I mean, and they are standing there going, it's tradition. You're like, ugh. Can you imagine? Bro, I'll be honest with you. If somebody served me ravioli that had raisins in it, I would pick up the plate, smash it, and be like, none of you deserve food. You're all getting gruel. All of you deserve gruel from now on. Okay. Sasha, I just finished making and jarring rose water. It's very good for your skin, and you can cook. See, but that is top tier WAP shit. She married a WAP, so I'm like, yeah, that's fine. But you know how to do good things. These other people are just horrible. Horrible. If you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say it. I won't. Hey, Victoria, you know this. I won't go out of my way.
You met me.
No, I won't say mean shit to people. But if you ask me, oh, what do you think? And I'm like, oh, it's not good. It's not. That's not tasty at all. And they're like, really? You've been smiling this whole time. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm not rude, but don't ask me shit. I've always said, don't ask a question that you don't want to. I mean,
you are full of shit.
Yeah. No,
I'm just gonna leave it right there. You're right there.
Yeah. No. This is like I like cooking for friends. When I would have them over, they're like, it smells delicious. I'm like, listen, we might be ordering pizza. Just calm down.
Right.
I have no idea what's gonna happen. And they were like, no, this is good. And I'm like, if you lie to me one more time, I'll cut you. Just don't play with my feelings. If it's not good, it's not good. It's fine.
I'll order pizza. Damn well if your food fucking sucks. Like, you know when your food sucks.
Bro, see, this is the thing is I'll add a shit ton of cheeses, herbs, vegetables. It's not that bad. I don't understand why the Fred is red. I don't know why the Fred is red either, Victoria, but Fred is red. That's for sure. I'm confused. Well, these are Fred chicken, right?
Freddy cheeks.
They're Freddy cheeks.
Don't you
I think-
out. Hey,
Listen, don't
I think
tease
he
us,
changed
Cole.
and he ran out of sauce, so he just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna make a marinara."
I
let
don't
me
know.
cook.
I know. He's so aggressive with it that he's like, listen, I'm doing my thing. He's it's like Dewey in Scary Movie. He's like, don't bother me when I'm vacuuming my room. You're like, all right, man.
Let
Do
me
your
cook.
thing. Let me know. I
Smell
feel like
that?
if you're
That's my ass.
I feel like if you're going to criticize someone, it should be to help them, not to hinder them. Listen, okay, Victoria, but that's the whole idea of
What if we don't
constructive
like them,
criticism.
Victoria?
What?
What if we don't like them?
That's also a good point. If I don't like you, I don't want to help you. I just want you to know the truth that I don't like you. And that's-
I just want you to know the truth.
Some of the
Yeah, I just
people
want-
that you try to give them constructive criticism or you try to help them out and they get offended or they'll be like, oh, yeah. And then they'll, well, these people said it was okay. Those people are assholes who are just trying to fucking, kiss your ass. I'm
Yeah,
telling you the truth. Your burger fucking killed a fly as soon as it hit it. So,
This is the other thing is I don't if you don't like them, you just don't say anything and smile and walk backwards like Homer Simpson into the bushes. Just I was never here. I mean, that's fair. I can't back away. I'm an idiot. I have to move forward. That's why is like even hey, I ate my words when I told Cole, I'm like, I like pastrami. I don't like corned beef. It's not good. I've never had it good. And he was like, let me cook you mine. I'll be honest with you. This was the first time in my life ever that someone said, well, you haven't had mine, and it actually turned out positive. Because every time someone's like, well, you haven't tried mine, I'm like, yeah, it still tastes like shit. The reason being most often is from beets. Victoria likes beets. I hate beets. They taste like dirt. If you like beets, you eat dirt. You were one of those kids in kindergarten who ate dirt. You're a dirty bird.
it took me fucking 40 years to acquire the taste to eat beets. And the only reason why I did is my grandma liked beets. And I'm like, my grandma liked beets. I gotta start liking these. Those are fucking gross. It is a very acquired taste. Very acquired taste.
Hey, Marco, you'll appreciate this. You and I are of an age where we may get a random phone call at 3:00 in the morning going, hey, man, I think I just shit blood. And you have to go, okay, that's fine. First, when was the last time you ate beets? And they go, I had beets yesterday. Be like, okay. So let's just give it a little time, see what happens.
And
If
for
you-
you women, why don't you look in the toilet bowl before you sit down? I never understood that because that sounds like a woman's fucking conversation that you had. And I had a similar conversation years back with the ex when I dumped out a Dr. Pepper in the toilet, but there was no shit, there was no piss. I just dumped out a flat Dr. Pepper in the toilet. This bitch wakes up about 3:00 in the morning, ready to go to the bathroom. She's screaming, waking me up. What the fuck is wrong with you? I think I'm dying. I went pee and there's blood all through the toilet. What?
Why?
Dr. Pepper, whose piss looks like cola? I mean,
Yeah, that's a problem. Victoria, like also too, why is your Dr. Pepper red? That's just confusing. Beets are delicious with goat cheese.
our
Candy.
Dr. Pepper is like a deep red, like a real, like it looks kind of blackish until you pour it out. It's like a deep red.
I guess so. Beets are amazing, especially in a vinaigrette dressing. No, they're not, Sasha. You're lying to everyone, okay? Just like Victoria. Victoria's like, beets are delicious with goat cheese and candied walnuts and arugula. No, you're both wrong. Beets taste like dirt. That is the truth,
Dude,
okay?
my grandma used to just open a can of beets and just eat them out the fucking can.
She was from a different breed. Those were times, man. Those are times when you could just, you're like, I'll eat dirt and survive.
Depression era fucking.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Mom used to fuck like, and I fucking hate seafood. I think my family traumatized me from the seafood, but my mom would get like octopus legs, just octopus parts in a fucking sardine can, and fucking eat it with a fork, just right out the fucking juice, just shit just hanging there.
Tino, you are so wrong. I'm not wrong. I am truthful and factual. They taste like dirt. It's not on me. Trust the science, everyone. Trust the science.
He's not wrong. You know,
Uh-huh.
that bloody juice is just dirt blood.
What's the talking about this nasty ass shit commercial?
Hold on. It's coming. Just calm down. All right. So you're dipping them. You're dipping the Freddy cheeks into marinara sauce.
I'm gonna dip the wings into it.
You're
Freddie
weird.
G. Well,
So you
doesn't
know,
that
you typically dip wings into like blue cheese or ranch. I
well,
make
isn't-
a marinara sauce for these wings
All
to
right,
like
all right.
balance out the creamy cheesiness.
We have a picture, everyone. So bear with me here. Let's go. This is the result. It looked good.
I feel like you're defeating the purpose with the red sauce.
What's the whole idea? Is the red sauce like for dipping? That's it?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
little bit of a dip, like for like ranch. Like instead of ranch or blue cheese, you take your Alfredo wing and kind of give it a little dip in the tomato sauce.
See, Shell, you're like, beets are grown in dirt, so someone didn't wash the beets. Nope. Beets taste like dirt on the inside and the outside. They're dirt food. Okay. That looks rather tasty. It really actually does look pretty tasty. That looks lovely and very well made. Good job, Cole. There you go. Well,
and again, I would love to give a shout out to Cole because right there from this angle that we're looking at right now, it looks like Cole has a normal kitchen. And no,
it does.
Cole actually cooks in damn near a bathroom for what he pulls off in the short amount of space and area right there. Like, you know, like them little apartments in fucking China, like the ones you gotta kind of east sideways through. Like, yeah, Cole works wonders in that fucking tiny little shed of a kitchen he has. So I gotta give it to him.
Victoria asked, "Did you put some spice into the marinara?"
Yeah, I put a little
Red chili flakes,
garlic, little onion.
All right. I think that would also help cut the fattiness of the Fred. I mean,
It does cut the fat a little bit.
Interesting. So you made Alfredo chicken wings, also known as Freddy cheeks.
Freddy cheeks on their period.
Oh, why do you have to be such a nasty human being, you dirty?
It's on the red sauce.
No,
Freddy cheeks on the red sauce.
Hey, just so you know, red sauce doesn't mean period. Why do you have to be that way? You have a problem, sir. You're dirty.
Oh, shit.
You're a dirty slut. You're a dirty slut.
That's because Martin got his Red Wings in like 1986.
No, Martin. And you know what's weird? And only black folks fucking tend to ask me that or be like, you know, really? Why is it so weird that I am not into poo play?
I mean, it is surprising that there's something that you aren't okay with.
That's what it is. There's not weird that people aren't. It's just you. We're all surprised. Yeah.
People constantly like, oh, you don't lick ass? Like last night, I got into an argument with another comedian. I was like, no, dude, I don't lick booty. Like, no, I never licked a booty. I'm not going to lick a booty. I don't even like putting it in a booty. It's just not my thing.
I mean,
hey, Marco, send her my way then. I love that stuff.
Well, you know what? Listen, everyone, it took 43 minutes and we ended up at butt sex and periods. So, you know, we tried as hard as we could.
In a second.
It's gross.
Hey, Jack, your stomach feeling better?
Yeah.
Yeah, better be.
Hey, you know, if it's any compilation, he threw over my car today too. So.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Is he okay?
Is he pregnant? Jesus.
Are you lying?
He's got anxiety. That's what
he's got anxiety.
That's that new kid shit where like.
Oh no! I beat that out of my son when he was a kid.
So you throw up in your parents' car.
No, I beat that out of my son when he was a kid. Like his mama was letting that shit grow on him, and like I yelled at him the one time. I yelled at him the one time, and she was like, "Don't yell at him. He'll throw up on himself." Oh, what the fuck did you say to me? Did you just say my son was gonna throw up on himself because he bring your ass here? Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Hey, listen, anxiety is gonna, we're gonna fix that. Don't worry. Victoria also says hi to Jack. Cole, if you could pass that on.
Who said that?
Victoria.
What's up, Victoria? Victoria said hi, Jack. Did she meet Jack?
Yeah.
She did?
Yeah.
He already ran off.
And I also like to say, Victoria, you are awesome. You are nothing like what I thought you were going to be. You're fucking great peoples, and we had a great time with you two here.
Yeah, we thought you were going to be the No Fun Dino Club, like the president of the No Fun Dino Club. And you were very cool.
Sasha, my mom's leaving, so I have to go. Have a great evening. You as well, Sasha. Thank you for stopping by. Say hi to your mom. Yeah, no, so hilariously, Victoria, both of them were like, yeah, we just assumed you'd be different. And I'm like, no, I'm a piece of shit all the time. Doesn't change. It's very standard. I don't change for anyone. Not for work, not for wife, not for president. I am who I am, whether you like it or not. And if you don't like it, lump it. LOL. Thanks, Marco and Cole. There you go.
Oh, speaking of, you said president, but I hear your king is visiting Canada because Trump is picking on you guys.
Oh,
God.
Poor Canada.
I seen that headline right before I came into the studio. That the King of England.
So, the prime minister who has declared that he's not going to make a budget for the government.
Winston Churchill?
Winston Churchill is long dead, sir. Anyways, he said he's not doing a budget for this year, but he also said we're going to spend $436 billion. No mention of where it's coming from. We're just going to spend this money on fixing everything. And you're like, we're fucked. So,
yeah. We're taking his money. Don't know where we're getting it.
Don't know where.
And we're going to put it somewhere. We're going to put it somewhere, and we're going to fix something.
Exactly. Which you're like, that is not a solution.
That sounds like having a wife.
A little bit. He is, well, he used to be in the UK, so, the UK people are not what UK people used to be, okay? These are people who would lie to go to war. Now they lie to get out of paying the bill. It's weird. So,
Hey, I left my wallet at home. Can you cover me?
Can you imagine?
Can you cover a couple $1 billion so I can grab these nukes up? I got you tomorrow.
All right, I'll spot you next time.
Oh, I'll get you on the next World War. Don't worry, we got you. It's fine. It's about teamwork, everyone, and camaraderie. Yeah. So how were the wings?
That went a lot faster than I thought it would.
It did go a lot faster than I would. Well, considering how long of a delay Lord of the Wings had when you were like, I gotta make wings and everything.
Well, here, I got a question for you. Please say you didn't have them wings sitting out since last time we were there.
No, of course.
Wow. That would explain Jack Somalia.
Boy's got to grow.
He does.
He does have a bit of a jutting forehead. He might have some.
Michael, where else would I put them?
I'm just saying.
The wings. I had to stay out.
He hung them from string and just had them in his right in the sun. Gives him a little
like extra flavor. Ducks with like the Asians who hang the ducks out.
Exactly.
Yeah, aged.
Yeah, they're it's how you get extra flavor.
Yeah, that's how you get Somalia.
Isn't that a country?
And is it Somalia and Lyricaria?
Listeria.
Wasn't that a Def Leppard song? Hysteria.
No, Listeria is a country in Africa.
That's Liberia.
No, I thought it was Lebanon.
Oh, I hate Libya? Sometimes. You know what? The worst part is, I know you guys know, and you're just doing it to make me angry. And every time it works.
Why are you following me?
Because it's the principle, you dirty bastards. Okay, both of you.
You sound like every teacher I ever had. I know you know. Prove it.
I regret not giving you a dirty Sanchez before I left.
I told you. I steer you no wrong. I'm like an oracle, dude.
Bro, I got so stuck in traffic on the way home.
You're like a oracle.
You are a oracle. Oh, Marco, we should change your name to Marco the Horacle. That would make sense. Yeah. You can't tell the future, and you're also
horrible person.
No, not a horrible person, but definitely a retired whore. I mean,
yeah,
that's fair. Also, I find it funny too that you're like, your boundaries are also the most entertaining. Yeah, that's 100% sure.
My boundaries are the most
Yeah.
entertaining.
Yeah. That's for sure. Because the what was the gift Marco gave you for the ride home? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Oh, which one? Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I got a whole shit ton of them.
So I'll be honest with you. I went to the border, and the first thing they were like was like, "Were you here for ACDC?" And I was like, "No, I was just visiting a friend in Cleveland." And they're like, "Oh, cool. We've been having a lot of people." I'm like, "No problem, boy. See you there." I'm like, "We saw a bunch of those guys at a bar." So, and he was like, "All right, cool. Have a great one," and let me go. And I'm like, "All right, fine." Because I'll tell you, if I opened that bag, I may have been strip searched. There's a good chance. Interestingly enough, one of the things that Marco had given me was a piss pot. What?
Syphilis?
No, he didn't give me syphilis.
One of the interesting things he gave you?
No. The piss pot, though, I'll tell you, twice on my drive, I almost pissed my pants. Both times I like just made it. So
Yeah, I feel like that was a setup too, because you know how like you get within 5 feet of a toilet and suddenly you're about to shit your pants.
yes,
Marco did that shit on purpose.
100%.
You knew in the back of your mind, it's there, it's there.
It's there just in case. I kind of wish I was driving with it because
driving down the fucking road and damn near pissed in my fucking sock. I know. I got video of Mike Copenhaver pissing in a can while he's driving, and he's screaming at me, turn the camera off, turn the camera off. And I'm stoned and I'm laughing my ass off. Like I ain't got it, on his dick, but just on his face, like the embarrassment he had while he's trying to drive and hold his cock and piss in a can at the same time.
I mean, you can tell. You can 100% tell, so that's fair.
So I mean, and then right after he got done, and I'm laughing my ass off, I just got out the car and pissed in the parking lot of the fucking bank. I ain't gonna fuck there's all them lights, so I gotta piss.
I mean, listen. Sometimes you just gotta go.
But, yeah. So I mean, I know. I thought I was helping my boy out.
I mean, hey,
I was almost gonna keep it because Ray and I, at the end of the month, are going out to Columbus to fucking see the jelly roll. Yeah, whatever the fuck it is. And that's a 4-hour goddamn drive.
You like him. You like Jelly Roll.
I'm not a fan. I actually I got the tickets because I seen something about him donating to an animal charity or whatever, like a whole big thing. And then after I bought the tickets, I found out it was all a lie. But I mean, I guess Ray likes him, and I guess it's a big thing. The tickets I got for a really good price.
Oh, nice.
They were $200 and something a piece tickets, and I got them both for $200. So
that's a sweet deal.
Fucking A.
No, it's not bad. I mean, listen, I see that this is my problem. I love going to a concert. I hate other people that go to a concert because they're like, I have to sing, and you're like, shut up! I didn't pay to hear you sing. I paid to see that person sing.
I'm saying at the top of my lungs, bro.
It depends on who it is.
You know all the words.
It is. Like, like if I've been to some metal bands and shit, there's a pit going, everybody screaming, then yeah.
That's not the same, right? We're not talking. Okay, so let's be honest. I don't go to heavy metal concerts. That's not right.
Yeah, that's the bulk of the concerts that I've been to. People left bloody.
Have you ever seen Guar?
No.
Yeah, I have.
Did you really? How was it?
It's an interesting experience.
I've heard that.
Now, there's somebody that's like Guar, that
Lordy.
Me and all the guys went and saw. We rode
Slipknot, maybe?
No, I've seen Slipknot plenty of times. I've seen Slipknot when they sucked and when they got good.
Was it Lordy? Because Lordy has the same kind of big ass.
These guys, they had masks on, and they had like water dropping, and they were beating on fucking huge drums, and fucking it was lights and all kind of like weird looking. Was it the not the Misfits? Fuck, I don't remember, man. But like we all fucking rode out to the concert in the Limbo. We got hammered. And my dude Scott was the fucking the bouncer out there at the time.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, like that or I think the only metalish type concert that I sat down at, like I ended up with fucking great tickets to a Nine Inch Nails concert. Like I was third row from the fucking stage.
Nice.
Like so, like we were
That's
so
pretty
close that the pit was behind us.
Ooh.
So
Yeah, that's my problem is well, especially before the pandemic, I was too big to go to concerts because it'd be a problem. I don't
what?
like
My dude
well,
BG used to love fucking going to the concerts with us, man.
yeah, that's because he's not a nice person.
You know, those are the concerts I like to go to because I like to go to the fucking metal fucking concerts where the mosh pit in the middle with the fucking death circle. Oh, you'll have fun with that.
Dude, I was the last man standing in a fucking 5-finger death punch fucking pit. Hammer.
Bro.
Like Greg and fucking Scotty and all them just left me. Like 1 minute they were behind me and we're going to the pit. Next minute they were gone. They were fucking gone.
Bro, I remember going to a club. I remember going to a club that had a mosh pit, and I had my back to the mosh pit because I was talking with somebody, and somebody threw a person at me, and they hit me and hit the ground, and I just turned around and looked at the guy who threw him at me, and I was like, "What the hell?" And he's like, "I am so sorry, sir. I did not mean to interrupt your evening." And I'm like, "Don't let it happen again." I also walked, bro. I walked right through the mosh pit. Like the parting the Red Sea, bro. I just walked through, and people were like, "Yeah, by all means, sir. You just walked right through here. Thank you." I'm like, "All right, well, I guess I'm not in the mosh pit for the shenanigans."
Dude, I put my daughter in her first mosh pit at 10 years old. There was video of it on one of the band's thing. Oh, dude, I loved it. Like I had guys on the outside like coming out of the pit, like, you see the girl in that pit, she's going up. Like, yeah, that's my baby. That was the same day. That remember when Greg said Maria took Scotty out with the taser?
Yeah.
Yeah, same day.
We also did forget to tase me. That's
okay, well, we can virtually tase you. Go get in the bathtub, fill up water.
You can't virtually tase me. That's not a thing. I'm not taking a toaster to the bathtub.
Busted out, and I was like, "We can go home. It's okay. We don't have to do all this."
Yeah, I kind of want to still do that. I don't know because I've tased myself in the leg and I tased myself in the hand, and those are fun. It didn't drop me.
I can't do that.
I want to see. I want to. Next time I come down, I want Ray to bring all of our tasers, and we'll do a little taste test of tasers and see how it works.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be our next challenge.
I got like
tasing each other.
No, we used to do that shit when we were kids. I got a cattle prod taser.
I have a cattle prod too. So here's mine.
We'll call it the challenge. We'll call it Electric Avenue.
What's up, Ella? Welcome back. This is
Electric Avenue.
This is my cattle prod. I like it. I zapped my hand. What?
My cattle prod looks like a police officer's baton.
Ooh.
And it's got spikes all the way around it, and then the prod, the end that shocks you is pointy, and then it's got like the two settings. It has a flashlight in it, and then it has a like the blinding light thingy, and then it's.
Yeah, I do want to I want to see if I can take it. I think I don't know because I was very fat last time I got tased, so I think I could do it, but I don't know, we'll see.
It's also where you get tased too, because if you get tased on like a pressure point or like a main line, it's worse than fucking.
So a friend had like a handheld one, but it was older, and I put it to my thigh and zapped myself, and I was like, "Oh, that hurts a little bit," but it didn't drop me or nothing. But
that's another thing too. Like you got to find like one of the original ones, because like the older ones tend to be like non-restricted.
Oh,
so like because I've had ones like the old ones where you stick a 9-volt battery in it, and then you have the other ones where you plug them into a fucking USB, which is pushing out 5 volts at the most with 3 amps.
Well, this one, because there's no restriction in Canada for cattle prawns. So this, let me see here.
That's because y'all don't have any cows.
Is output is 8K VDC or 5 milliamps. I don't know.
So
What that means.
I think that's 5 million. 5 million. So that's not a very strong one.
I don't know. It's a cattle prod.
I mean, now
It says high power, waterproof, non-slip for all of your cattle needs.
Wait a minute. Yeah. Waterproof?
It says
Who
waterproof.
the fuck is sticking the cattle prod in the water?
Just in case.
I mean, just in case. What if the cow pisses on you?
So you're gonna stun the cow in his dick?
Or you're in
I
the pool and you got a shithead kid.
But I mean, just the whole thought of electricity. You put the cattle prod in the water, everything that touches the water gets electrocuted.
Hold on.
You think?
Dino's about to get himself.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Do it.
I'm not going to do it.
Oh, that's a little thin thing.
Do it for the show.
Hold on. Let me try.
Yeah, our American cows will kick you in the fucking nuts.
No. So,
They got those
This-
non-GMO cows over there.
but this is the handle where it's got all the batteries in it.
Yeah, look at that little thing.
Yeah, y'all got the cows that don't have red 4 dye or whatever.
I mean, you're saying little thing. This is like 3 feet long.
Yeah, but I mean, the ones that like my cattle prod is about maybe, I would say 2 foot, and it's all solid in your hand, like you can beat somebody with it.
Yeah,
That looks like a sex toy.
it does not look like a sex toy.
Yes, it looks like a sex toy.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
That's
I got 2 of them. It looks like a sex toy.
That's because you're a dirty pervert, sir. And your sex toys also look like weapons.
No, we got those Brahmas. In
Yeah.
Texas. Y'all, you know what Brahmas are? Those cows are basically dinosaurs. They're big as fuck.
Yeah, didn't they just slaughter 5 of them over in Israel?
Probably.
The red
You
ones?
went 1 hour and you had to bring up Israel? Really? Is there not enough problems on our fucking show with your shenanigans, you bastard?
Just saying, they made ribs. It's fucking Memorial Day.
That's not what they did. Anyway.
They better.
Anyways, everyone.
Why would you
Say hi, Ruben.
cows?
He didn't want to be on camera. Say hi to her.
Hi, Liberty.
Liberty.
You didn't even say hi. Just ran away like a jerk. What a bastard. Dino has the kind like at the rodeo. Yeah, probably. Because mine is actually for Victoria. Also says hi to your sister, Cole. Make sure she knows that Victoria is insulted.
Victoria said hi, Ruby. She said hi. I'm really far away.
But yeah, no, because mine is actually for livestock. It's not meant for violence, but I'll find a way. Don't worry, everyone.
Livestock? Your shit is for you. That's what it is. That's a sex toy.
That's a sex.
I am livestock size.
We know why Victoria got you that.
No, Dino, after seeing you again this time, there's a big difference than I seen you last time. And
Yeah.
now you're like Veal. You're like Veal.
I'm like a baby cow, everyone. That's such a nice compliment. This is the thing is I'm still like right now I'm kicking around $3 bills.
Yeah,
But,
you're not a prize winning heifer no more, I'll tell you that.
No. But I am like the smallest I've been. So like I'm building muscle and losing fat, but I'm still huge. So we'll see.
I mean, even like because when I saw you walk into the funny farm and then like there's 3 dudes that come in and do heckle Mike or whatever, you would look at them like, God damn. Like in height and girth, dude.
I mean,
Like literally, those motherfuckers identified as fee, fi, fum, fum.
fantastic.
All 4 of them.
Ray says Dino can find an electric fence to pee on. No,
Man, I grabbed a fucking electric fence when I was a kid one time because my football went over the fence, and I was like, I can climb it. and then I grabbed it, and it felt like my chest, like my, you know how like when you have you got your like ribs, it felt like my ribs like closed in like this, like touched my spine, and then that was like the first time anybody had ever heard me say motherfucker. I was like 9,
Bro.
and my little brother went running to my mom to tell me what happened, and I'm like sitting there like with my hands on my knees like a winded basketball player. And my mom's like looking out, and then she says, "Well, what did Clay say?" My brother's like, "He said motherfucker," like fucking straight up threw me under the bus, snitched me out after I just got myself fucked up by electric fence. So I got my ass whooped right
I think
after.
After getting shocked. Yeah, it seems accurate. That's That's
Dude,
par for the course.
the first time I ever got hit with a fucking electric fence was when I was working up at the farm. And, you know, that was my first time farm experience. I'm in my 40s. It's not going to work out well.
No.
And just for all you, especially you fucking ladies, who think that, oh, cows are so beautiful and bulls are so beautiful and horses. Yeah, when you're my size or even Dino or Cole size, and
True.
you are in a kind of a corral of these huge beasts that tower over you, all of a sudden that beauty goes away. Now they're gonna fucking eat you.
Yeah. You're in danger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
understand.
dude, I watched some of these fucking farm hands get fucking just kicked like what, by the horses. Oh my god,
Horses are fucked up, bro.
they kick
Bro.
the dudes and they'll fucking bite the chicks. Like
Yeah.
I've seen, you ever see a horse bite a fucking chick? Like, and they cow bite them like right under the arm fat, like right there on the turkey arm. Oh, dude, fucking shit.
You
I
all want
love-
to know something about my mom? I
Always.
thought about this the other day. My mom used to be a barrel racer back in the day when she was like in junior high through high school, and then she
That
told
explains a
me,
lot.
yeah,
Explains
she
a lot.
told me that one time, because all my life, she was like, never walk behind a horse, never walk behind a horse, and I'm like, okay, why, mom? Like finally at 27, I think she told me she was like, yeah, I walked behind a horse and it kicked me in the head, and I woke up and I was in the hospital, and
Yeah.
then it wasn't until like the other day I'm like, that's why my life's been so fucked up.
That horse hit your mom hard enough that it affected generations.
That ass, bro.
Victoria says there's more than one time. Yeah, because we don't learn. So everyone, these have been Alfredo chicken wings. We will be back on Monday with Life of Giants. Hopefully my setup is done. I definitely pulled something in my stomach, so I had to stop making my new desk, but I should be done tomorrow.
Was that your appendix?
It wasn't my appendix. It was a muscle. Muscles, just so you know, Cole, are what
Everything's a
happens when you
muscle,
lift
it's not
weights.
bone.
When you lift weights, you gain muscle. That's something that
Is it? Everything's if it's not skin or bone, it's muscle. Everything in you is muscle.
that's not true.
Your
Yeah.
butthole is muscle.
There's a lot of intestines full of shit in you.
I mean, there's a lot of shit inside Cole, regardless, intestines or not. So let's just go from that.
I'm pretty cultivated. Yeah, that's true.
Well, yeah, which is surprising since you have a broken plunger. I would think that would be a priority.
I have 2 plungers.
Oh, so you just tried to ruin my day. I see. Now,
One of them, I try to keep the other one for my sinks.
if your sink needs a plunger, you're doing something wrong. Let's start there.
Maybe you do something right. You ever think of that?
No, I definitely don't. I definitely do not think that at all.
Well, that's your problem right there, sir.
Anyways, yeah.
I've lived this long, haven't I?
This has been Hammered and Cheese, everyone. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you on Monday.
Hit up Florida, guys.